Let's begin by creating a new file called cart.js inside of the pages directory. This will be a page that contains all of the cart state. It will list all of the items as well as the subtotal and later a link to checkout. And then we will invoke useCartState and we'll fetch the line items from the useState. Now if we go ahead and just render the line items, we'll be able to see that the cart state is hooked up correctly and our page is rendering as we'd expect. So we're going to go ahead here and stringify the line items. We'll give it a spacer and we'll see what that looks like in the browser. Now because we don't have a link to the cart, if we head to /cart, you'll see here for a brief moment we have an empty array, and then once the network resolves, we'll get an array of items, and here we have 5 of the kettles added to the cart. If we go ahead and remove line items and we don't destructure anything and return all of the cart state, we can see all of the content that was returned from Commerce.js, and that this is merged with the initial state that we created. So you can see we have things like the ID, the subtotal, the currency, when it was last updated, and when it expires. Now let's go ahead and render each of our line items. But first, if the cart is empty, we want to return that the cart is empty on the page. We don't want to render anything. So if it's empty, we'll return a simple paragraph tag that your cart is empty. We'll now create a new function and we'll name it cart item. We'll need to destructure a few things first, but let's go ahead and first render the name, the quantity, and the line total. So we'll return a simple div now, and we'll include a paragraph tag, and we'll include the name, the quantity, and the line total formatted with symbol value. Then let's go ahead and destructure name, quantity, and line total. Then all that's left to do is invoke this cart item. So we'll return a div inside of our cart page. We'll add an h1 for the page. We'll give it a name of cart. And then for each of the line items, we'll map through those, and we will spread item into cart item. And we'll need to give React a key here for each of the items with the unique ID. And now if we head to the cart, you can see we have those line items with the quantity, name, and the formatted with symbol price. Lastly, let's go ahead and add a subtotal for our cart. And this is available because Commerce.js updated the cart context. We'll need to go ahead and destructure subtotal from the useCart stage. And here we can make a call to subtotal formatted with symbol. Then if we go and add another product to the cart, such as the book, and then we head back to the cart, you can now see we have 2 items in the cart, and they have updated the subtotal.